Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Monday morning meditation. I'm coming to you from my parents' house in Nashville today. So welcome. Good to see all of you here. It's been interesting. I have known all week what I wanted to focus on today, and I woke up at 3 a.m. this morning, doing some of my own work and meditating. Then my mind went to our time together today and a visualization that I'll walk us through on love. And love is such an interesting concept. And I think just like the concept of forgiveness, there are a lot of ways we look at love and how to love and, loving ourselves, loving other people. And, I was thinking about our time and thinking, okay, we're going to talk about loving ourselves. And the visualization that I have for us today is very much about feeling that love in every cell of our bodies and using our meditation time to immerse ourselves in that experience. Because maybe during the day, we're not so nice to ourselves. As I was thinking about this at 3 a.m., I had this sudden imposition in my thought process of the face of a person that I'm having a hard time loving. And I thought, oh, okay. Thank you for showing me that. So I added this person to my visualization that I was thinking about and working with last night. And it made a huge difference as to how my feelings towards this person shifted. So one of the things that my spiritual teacher, Jane Elizabeth Hart, whom I've shared about many times, one thing she used to say all the time and still does was, love is the answer. What is the question? And when she said that for the first time 20 years ago, I had no idea what she meant. It's like, wow, that sounds really profound. And there's nothing about that resonates with me. And over the years, as I've worked with that and really seen if I can anchor myself, my intention to love in a situation where I'm finding it difficult to love, then I shift enough to know what is mine to do. And love doesn't mean that we let somebody walk over us. Love certainly does not mean that we let somebody abuse us. But love is about taking the high road so that we can set boundaries where we need to set boundaries, but doing it from a loving place, not from a vengeful place, not from an angry place, even though we might be feeling strongly about something. We can do it from a place of respect for ourselves and also a place of detachment of, I need to do this for myself because it's the loving thing to do for myself, set a boundary, for example. And because it's the right thing to do for myself, it's going to be the right thing for the other person as well, even if they don't like it at the time. Because when we're setting boundaries and not allowing somebody to not be kind to us or to, not do something that they shouldn't be doing anyway, that's a very loving action to take for that other person as well as for ourselves. So love is really not a mushy-gushy, wishy-washy, doormat, walk all over me concept at its essence. When we are truly loving, we are strong. We are strong not just for ourselves, but for everyone involved. So I just kind of want to take that into our time of meditation. And if there's somebody that stands out to you, like there was for me at 3 o'clock this morning, and actually for the past several months, I invite you to just kind of let them hang out on the side while we go through the meditation, and we'll have time to bring them into the fold. And if you don't have a person in your life who does not push your buttons or is not a difficult presence for you, good for you. And perhaps there is a group of people or whatever that represents that difficult to love possibility in your life, and we can include whole groups of people. So anyway, just wanted to kind of stir that pot a little bit and um, just set the groundwork for our meditation today. So I invite you to sit back and relax if you're not already. Take a couple of deep breaths. Let your mind-body system adjust and let go of all the thoughts of the morning, the to-do list for today. Just set it aside. It will be there when we finish. And we're going to start with our quick breath, which actually helps us slow down. So we're going to just breathe into the count of 4 and breathe out to the count of 4 or 5 if you have a bigger lung capacity than the rest of us. Just natural breaths. You don't have to inhale large amounts of air. Just whatever's natural, and notice if the air is lifting your chest more or lifting your belly more. And see if you can let your diaphragm do the work, letting that air coming in make your belly expand. And when you exhale, feeling the belly relax towards your spine. No need to force it. When we're breathing from the diaphragm, the belly just naturally extends and releases. And now, if it's helpful, put a finger or your hand on your heart, or visualizing that top of your physical heart. Just put your fingers there to let your attention be drawn to that heart space. And if that feels too active, then you can let your attention be on your feet on the floor, feeling that contact, letting your attention be drawn from your head to a more grounded place in your body. Maybe it's your bottom on your chair. Feeling that groundedness, feeling that solidity of your own presence. Maybe where you feel most grounded is your hands in your lap. Simply let your attention be where you feel most grounded. As your breathing continues gently and steadily. Now I invite you to bring into your mind, body, heart space that experience of love. Maybe it's experience of a personal love that you feel for someone else or an animal family member. Maybe that experience of love is on a spiritual level of feeling that loving presence of a higher power. I like to think of that as infinite consciousness or infinite love. That moves in and through everything and everyone, no matter what. As you bring this concept not just into mind, but into experience, into your space, visualize that love blossoming like a rose, a beautiful white rose, or maybe some other color. And every cell of your body, every cell of your body is a rose bursting open with this loving energy. Maybe it's bursting forth quickly, or maybe it's just taking its time slowly, opening alive in every cell of your body, this beautiful, fragrant experience of love. Just notice what that feels like for you, what that experience is. Perhaps it's uplifting, perhaps it's soothing. Relieving. And as your whole being blossoms with this love and the fragrance envelops you, just holds you in a bubble of beauty. Just let it fill your whole room. This fragrance of love. Now, in this visualization in your room, bring into this space that person or perhaps group of people who have been difficult in your world. And if you can keep it to just one person or one group for now, that's best. I'm just going to focus on one person at a time. So bring this person into your room that is filled with a fragrance of love, and you are the floral centerpiece of this space. Notice how you feel about this person. That's okay. Try not to jump into a conversation about those thoughts and feelings. Just notice them. You already know what they are. And now see this person right before you. And see every cell of their bodies, one by one, blossoming with those same roses in every cell. Just see them blooming right before you with love. To do this, it may be necessary to notice your resistance to seeing this person touched and affected by the love that you are in this space. It's okay. The beautiful thing about love, true love, is that it helps us see what action steps we need to take. So we're not letting this person or group of people off the hook for their behavior. We're just holding them in love so that we know what the most productive, the most positive, the most constructive action step to take will be for us. In the space of love, this person is not truly a threat of any kind, or this group of people. They are who they are. And we are just bringing them into a space of neutrality as the least of it. But in this great love is also wisdom and guidance that we're blinded to when we're living from any kind of angst or resistance. So this love benefits everyone. We always want to be able to walk away from a situation knowing we took the highest step possible. And it doesn't matter if the other person changes. It doesn't matter if they're happy. It doesn't matter if they like us. We're just responsible for our part. So let the fragrance of the love blossoming within you, filling the room around you, just let it dissolve any angst, let it dissolve any opinions for right now, let it dissolve any resistance. And we're just letting the other person or group be who they are. And from that objective space, we can see what is ours to do. True love is objective. True love is strength and is purposeful. So the next time you see this person or talk with them on the phone, perhaps, or see them in the news, however they show up in your world, just see them filled with these roses of love. As well as yourself. And you can ask, okay, what is mine to do here? What is the best thing I can do that is loving and kind for both of us, even if it is setting a firm boundary? Help me do it from objectivity and love, true love. And that is the best act of love we can do for ourselves. So now we release this person or this group of people from our room and just let the petals blow in the wind. Feel yourself grounded. Within yourself, in your space. And we send this beautiful fragrance throughout our day and throughout our week. We can tap into it anytime. Hopefully we're tapping into it every day and many times each day to keep us on track, to keep us centered and in the highest thinking state, solution focused place within us that we can be. And I invite you to take a deep breath as we finish our time together. And if you have time to continue, please do. I will look forward to seeing you next week. It is the 4th of July, so I sure understand if you have plans, but I will be here. And have a wonderful week. Thank you for coming today. Bye-bye.